Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Welsknight's Realm. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing some stuff. I haven't completely decided what that stuff is going to be yet, actually, but I wanted to talk with you guys about a few things. We can see the lighthouse that we worked on the last couple episodes looking absolutely gorgeous, especially with that netherrack up there burning, and a few of you mentioned in the comments that we should have a marketplace in the desert village. And I totally agree. I think that's a great idea, but I don't want to have just like an outdoor marketplace. I have a big, grand idea, and I think it's going to be kind of right in this area, kind of right here. If any of you have, I don't know if any of you would even remember this, showing my age here a little bit, but if you remember the original Assassin's Creed for Xbox, not Xbox 360, not Xbox One, but the original Xbox, there was a giant bazaar or a giant marketplace with like domes and all sorts of cool stuff. And that's kind of what I want to build in this desert village, but it's going to be absolutely huge. It'll be like it'll probably cover almost this entire area that I'm kind of outlining right now with my cursor. So it's going to be a really big project, and it's going to be a project that I'm not really going to be able to take on right now. I'm going to have to do just a massive amount of resource gathering and stuff like that in order to prepare myself for that project. So that's not something I'm going to be able to start right now, but that is definitely something that I want to be working on and adding to this village. I think that'll be really cool. Now, in today's episode, we have a few different projects that I kind of want to get taken care of. This is going to be more of a running errands type episode, I guess. We're not going to have like one project that we work on. We're going to have a whole bunch of little projects. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. Let me grab... Is that really all the seeds I have over here? I thought I had way more than that. Okay. Well, tell you what. Let's go on an adventure. And I will also mention that I think this is episode 47, I think? Something like that. Either way, we're getting pretty close to 50. As you can see, I'm working on the nether tunnel a little bit here. It's not done yet. It's just nether brick. I just need so much nether brick for this project. It takes so long to get. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and return to the rustic village, which is just right around here, and we'll grab some seeds and stuff like that, because you may remember me talking a couple episodes ago, which for me, to be fair, for me that was a few months ago, but a couple episodes ago I was talking about how I kind of want the desert village to be like an agrarian society with farms and stuff like that. So I want to put in some of those farms today. And maybe a couple extra houses, little houses as well, things like that. So let's grab ourselves some crops. I think we'll grab the potatoes, grab some spuds, a little bit of that, and I'll probably want to replant these as well. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll grab some potatoes. We'll probably want some carrots, and I don't need like that many of them because I can just, grow them while I'm there, get kind of a start on the garden. Why am I planting a potato in the carrot field? That's not the right thing to be doing. There we go. But I think we'll be in good shape. I'm also going to want probably regular seeds. I think we'll pass on pumpkins and melons. In fact, maybe we should pass on potatoes too. I feel like potatoes and carrots wouldn't really grow in a desert. Wheat, maybe, because wheat's kind of the quintessential... I see you. Don't think I don't see you. Oh, by the way, latest snapshot, we have new sounds. I don't know if that sound was added previously or if it had already been in here, but looked over the changelog for the new snapshot. I'm in 15W50A right now. It's the one that just came out on Wednesday, and as far as I could tell, pretty much the only thing that this snapshot added were some more bug fixes, AI tweaks, and some new sounds and things like that. So let's just grab some of these seeds. I think let's do 4 stacks. That should be plenty. There we go. And There's my poisonous potatoes. Okay. Is there anything else I need? Ooh, sugarcane. Probably should grab some sugarcane, because that's a very deserty crop, right? It seems like it to me, at least. I don't know. But I think that should be everything we need. And we'll probably want some dirt and maybe a hoe to get some of this stuff going here. Let's see. Dirt would be... Is that really all the dirt I have? I'm actually running low on dirt. Wow, that's surprising. Yeah, that's all the dirt I have. Well, tell you what, guys. I'm going to gather up some resources and stuff like that. And I'll take a nap. And I'll meet you back at the desert village. Alright guys, I am back, and we are here in the desert village, and we need to decide kind of where we're going to put the farms. And I'm kind of thinking like right in here, this kind of spot right here that kind of naturally slopes down. And I know that I want these farms to appear as if they are irrigated. So let's go ahead and maybe take some of this stuff and kind of peel this hill back a bit. And having a really good shovel really makes that a lot more tolerable. Whew. Okay, so I don't like the shape of that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we've got kind of this area here, and I don't think I want the farms to be super big, at least not for now, but eventually I definitely will want them to be. And I'm thinking maybe, maybe what we do is we fill this in and get rid of this little lake pond thing. And then we'll kind of make our own irrigation system. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. That should be good. Okay, so we get this filled in. Come on now, stop misplacing the things. And, of course, I'm 2 blocks shy. There we go. And let's kind of start laying out how we want this to go. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking we'll have kind of a main, like channel that's maybe like 2 blocks wide, maybe 3, that kind of comes this way. What am I stuck on? Invisible blocks? There we go. 1.9 glitch. Anyway, so we'll have kind of a main channel that comes this way. Oh, shovel would be good. And I'm stuck again. They really need to fix that bug. That's really annoying. Anyway, so main channel and then maybe branches that kind of come off like this with 4 blocks in between. So like this whole area here would be the farming, the farmland, like this little section. And we'll have it going in each direction, like this. How's that look from up here? And then this channel would connect with the lake, of course. So from up here, that looks all right. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So let's fill that up. Now we need to actually get water in there. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's put the dirt and stuff in. That'll make it just easier on us in general. So we'll go to here, and we'll say this one will be... Or maybe we want to go 2. Do we want to go too wide for the dirt? Because then the sugar cane will grow a little bit better. But we can do something like that. And maybe the same over here for this one. And my shovel is actually getting pretty low. I'm going to have to repair that pretty soon. Hopefully I have the levels for it. Something like this. Oh, hey now. And we'll get that all sorted out. Okay, that looks good. Now, water would come in this way. And the dirt actually should go all the way to the edge. Because it's irrigation channels, right? Yeah. Although I'm kind of leaning towards the too wide, the more I think about it, because we're going to have wheat and sugarcane here, and maybe potatoes and carrots. I haven't decided on those yet, but wheat and sugarcane for sure, and sugarcane won't grow in the middle of if this is a 4 block, it wouldn't grow in the middle because it's got to be right next to water. Has to. So let me get some more of this done, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got it all laid out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill all of this channel in. And that should work. And then we can just do all of this good stuff. Oop. There we go. And I'll get that all done. Here, let's actually get a few more buckets in, just in specific spots, so that everything here is hydrated the way it's supposed to be. Like that. And then I'll fill in the rest of that off camera once every block has water running next to it. Okay, that looks good enough. So, let's go ahead and hoe this side. And I'm thinking this is the side that we'll plant our wheat on. There we go. And then on the other side, we'll go ahead and plant our sugarcane. That's kind of what I'm thinking will look good. So we'll have kind of divided farms and fields. Now, I will also have to do some stuff to kind of dress this up and make it look a lot prettier than it does right now. Because right now it looks kind of dirt. I think it will look better when a lot of the crops grow. But then I'm kind of thinking around the whole area, like this whole section, we'll probably add some sort of border. Although I'm not sure yet what kind of border that's going to be. But let's go ahead and plant down our sugarcane. And we'll do the same here. And there. And there. There we go. Okay, so we got that done. I'm going to go ahead and fill in all these little water spots, and I'm going to start thinking about what I can do for a border. So let me work on that for a little bit, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back, and I was thinking about it. I'm kind of thinking the best solution might just be the simplest one, and that would be spruce wood planks. So we would just do something like this that would go all the way around the irrigated area. And I think that'll actually look pretty good. Hopefully my shovel will hold up for that long. I think it will. I think it should be fine. And we'll just do to right there. There we go. Let's try that out and see what we think. We'll take a look at it from a distance. Also might want to make like a little bridge right in here somewhere that kind of crosses this. Maybe not. I don't know. That might look okay or it might look really bad. Let's just finish putting this stuff down. And then I want to take a look at it from up on the hill, because that'll give us a good view of how it looks. And then we can easily expand this as well, too, if we want to end up bringing it over in here. Or I don't want to bring it too much farther that way, because this is kind of where I'm envisioning the big bazaar is going to go. But let's head up onto the hill and take a peek at it. See what we think. Let's see. Okay, so from up here... yeah, that doesn't look bad. I think it definitely needs something, though, to make it pop a little bit more. Let me think about that, and we'll come back to that. That's all right. As I said, today's episode, lots of little projects rather than one big one. So, let's put all of this stuff back, and then I want to try something else out. A lot of you guys have mentioned this in the comments as well, is that instead of using orange stained clay for all of the orange in these builds, I should try acacia. and I think that's a great idea. This orange clay up here, I'm not really super happy with it, so I'm going to try... Let's try out the acacia. Ooh, that might be too bright. Let's see what we think. Let's give it a try. Actually, it's pretty much the same color tone. It just looks a little bit brighter before you place it. I don't know. I think it will definitely have a use as we continue in the village. I just don't know what I would use it for right this moment. But yeah, acacia, definitely going to be something that we're going to want to make use of as time goes on here. We can maybe, and we could maybe even do something like this. Kind of in the corners of this marketplace. That might actually look pretty good. Except that ladder there kind of derps it up. But I'm sure we can find uses for it. I also really like the look of acacia logs. That just kind of gray. It's perfect for creating kind of like a dead wood feel. I thought about actually using acacia logs along here instead of the spruce, but I think the spruce just kind of fits everything a little bit better. Although I'm still not entirely sold on that whole... Maybe fences. Maybe fences is what it needs or something. Let's just see. Do I have any cobblestone lying around? I don't know if I do, because I wasn't really planning on using a lot of cobble in the village. Let's see. I've got a little bit. Let's just try this out and see what we think. I'm just going to make a few cobblestone walls. And let's try maybe adding those to the edge. Like just... I mean, it's a good look, but it really doesn't give me that desert feel that I want. It reminds me a little too much of the rustic village that we worked on before we came over here to the desert village, and I want them to be very distinctly different. So I'll have to think of some other things that we can do to kind of help that stand out. And if you have suggestions, by all means, put them in the comments below, because I would love to hear them too. I have to admit, I'm running a little bit low on inspiration for this series right now. I had all sorts of ideas. I mean, obviously there's the big marketplace that I definitely want to tackle, which will be a lot of fun once we actually start on it, but I'm going to have to gather so many resources before I'm ready for that. So if you have any ideas for smaller projects, please let me know. Let me know. Put them in the comments. I'd love to hear them, either here or back at the rustic village as well. Either one. I'm not against returning to the rustic village. That would actually be kind of fun to go back there for an episode or two to do a couple little things. But if you have your ideas, put them in the comments below. As for me, guys, I think I'm pretty much out of time, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.